It's so exciting to do something cultural together.
Matt Groening? What's he doing in a museum? He can barely draw. No! Oh no! I'm being erased!
Move it, bub. We got an installation to installate.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Phenomenal.
You can get it lumping. You can get it thumping. You can get it any old how. Matter of fact, I got it now. Victoria Bitter.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own. It could be that great chalk and biscuit coating.
So hard to have a gay time on your own.
It could be that smooth toffee ice cream in the center, or that whole delicious golden gay time taste.
Hard to have a gay time on your own.
Street's Golden Gay Time, now available in smooth.
I'm Danny, and I'm here to call out all you crack pack bitches. You think I don't see you there? I'm the OG of this shit. But you come after the king, you better come correct. I'm Danny, motherfucker. Who are you? Crack pack. You smoke crack. You better watch your back.
Oh, we're dead. This is the worst. They ruined StreamYards, Rob. They ruined it for us all. Yeah. Well, they changed something and no one likes it and no one understands it and we're all trying to deal with it. How are you, Rob?
I swear you just play those intros to make me angry before we start the show. The same fucking ones.
I would play more. I would play. Why would I ever want to get you angry?
I don't know.
The Bogan force is too strong upon us. Our spirit is broken.
The Bogan is strong with you.
But not nearly strong enough.
I am Lord Darth Vader, First Knight of the Sith, and right hand to His Eminence Prince Espa Valorum, the master of the Bogan.
Let's see how you go with a can of beer up your exhaust pipe, mate.
The crowd want you angry.
It's just so bad. My God.
I'm going to give you another intolerance, an art intolerance. I saw your update.
Oh, good.
We can check it out later.
Sure.
Go through it, pick it apart. You know,
don't have to get crazy with it.
No, we'll look at it after I look at all my stuff. How about that?
Yeah.
And we'll go into the art share. Jake Martin says, the Bogan is strong with me. I hope it is, Jake. And it's fantastic to see you here, as always. Let me very quickly We don't want to make Rob any angrier than he already is. Say hello to those of you who came early in the chat, including this man right here, Mr. Mark's Music Obsession, who is just far and away taking. He's like Mo last year, who was just crushing the game, and like Jeremy Burt's the year before him. Legends in the field, and this year, and lest we forget, sequential treasures, wherever he may be out there. Here's Mo. I just heard the news about Rob's fructose intolerance. Sorry, he'll be no longer able to appear on the show. Yeah, because he says I'm showing too much fruity art, and it's affecting your health. But we get through. I said no, it's whimsy. Like a little bit of whimsy is the right amount. I think is what we need. Hello, Past Master Dan. Hello, Mo Biggs, the Golden Wrench himself. Felix Huss, the Link Master, who's put links to the trading cards there in the chat. Thank you very much, Felix. We've got Jav, we've got Edwin, we've got the Don, Maromi. Rick Sale likes to give a fist bump. I'll give one right back. Hey, Mr. Rod Looper. We have some Rod Looper art to show. Very exciting, very popular. People like the Rod. And as someone who has sampled the Rod myself, I don't blame them. Duck Bacon is here. Down goes solid. All right, I'll say hello to Mr. Reese. I'll say hello to Citizen Ronan, and I'll say hello to Fopeasy over on Rumble, representing for the Rumble gang. 674 strong over there. I didn't notice. We've been ticking up in the old.
Yeah, one watching. You got Jake Martin here, Mike.
Hang on, before we get to Jake, I want to get to Hockey's question. Rob, doesn't he hate everything that is good? Yes.
No, I hate things that are shit that everyone says is good.
Oh,
all this stuff out, man.
Okay.
Can't just like everything in the world. It's so fucking irritating.
Because then you're like me and you're like Flanders. Like, mosquito bites, satisfying to scratch. Jake Martin did indeed gift 5 memberships. Thank you very much, Jake, you bloody legend. And
You little ripper!
Yeah, I like my beer hockey.
Tree Goblin, Flip City Magazine, Brian Norton, and Lord Finatra, all friends of the channel. Mo is right around the corner. A year later. Mark's Music Obsession for $4.99. Thank you. Dragons and Batman galore tonight. I do have dragons. I don't have Batman, but I have some Spider-Man. And someone here in the chat, no names will be given. Someone who is in the chat sent me a treasure trove of Wolverine, Rob.
Oh,
I'm not going to show any of it because I've actually shown most of it already, but it was highly appreciated. So thank you, Cranberry Lanchas, for sending them.
Do you have Kennedy Spider-Man?
What is that? No, I did think of it though. I did think of the Kennedy Spider. What is going on here? See what I'm saying about StreamYards?
No, I don't
look
see
at art if it looks like that. It's just not. It's
about?
doing it again. What is happening? Why is it doing this? What do I do? It wasn't doing this earlier, by the way.
I don't even know what it's doing, Mike. What are you talking about?
Oh, is it not? You're not showing anything?
It's showing the picture.
You can see it perfectly fine.
Yeah, you've got the
okay, good. It's
from
completely red
Zero
to me.
there.
All right, it's completely red. All right, that's fine then. As long as you can see it. Is it red for anyone else? As long as others can see it, then we're good. All right. It feels like everything's fine. Yeah, I could show you my screen. It's like this red haze, but that's okay. So Statistical Zero got some lucents. So thank you very much, Stat. I just wanted to shout that out. I love it when people receive books and then take photos of them. Proof of delivery.
Photos though, like the books aren't even lined up. What's he resting them on?
They're on tiles, and I appreciate it because he's showing the matte finish. You can see the gloss, and you can see a little bit of the UV spot there. Not that much, but yeah. So thank you, Stat. I shared this page, which I've shared a little bit of before, like a zoomed in bit. but I decided I'm going to share the whole thing. It is one of my favorite pages from Fractured Mind. And I just thought, you know what? It's time. We're kind of months away now. So how dare you? How dare you? Look at Raiden. Hey Rob, you want to come on and berate my customers?
Yes, I'd love to. That'll be fun.
Is there no complaint Rob will file? Clearly not. We haven't found it yet. Cranberry says that looks great.
It's fantastic, dude.
I do love this page. It's actually really stressful because you know what can happen with colors? They can kind of take away from the line art, and I've got to figure out a way to make sure that doesn't happen, that the colors actually accentuate the line art.
I've got a question for you though, Mike. How does it feel to not be the best artist on the Lucent?
It feels great, actually. I'm perfectly fine with that scenario. I'm on board. It's all good.
Well, why don't you talk?
I wouldn't say better or worse. I just say different. You know, more weird propaganda says more about the colors. No, look, it especially when the art is this complex. You know, there's so much detail. Should definitely make a black and white version. I agree. I think that would be cool too, and feasible. So yeah, do make sure you are signed up on my newsletter. Because we're sort of, as we're coming to the close of the trading cards, we are heading into building the buzz for Fractured Mind. So I'm not going to show you all of this, but here's a little bit of Rod doing his magic. Look how fast he draws, by the way, like a madman. You can see Ella coming in. Look, she's angry. She's like you, Rob. This art is shit.
It doesn't look like the pen's touching the actual paper. That is super weird, dude.
What do you mean? He just hovers?
It looks like it's hovering, and then the ink's going on the page.
Yeah, that's how he does it. That's Super Looper, as we like to call him around here. So yeah, this is part of a double page spread, which is pretty epic. It's one of those big ones where everything is happening in it. Which is, yeah, I'm really excited to see. Been waiting for this one. We still have a few double page spreads left to do, but that's the one of them. So we're getting them done. Going to be great. Thank you very much. What's up, Snuggy? What's up, Critical Reads? Great to see you here. Bancroft, have you all talked about Rob's big announcement yet? We're getting to it. Don't worry about it. This can all be over at thelucentcomic.com. We did get up to 135 trading card sets sold.
That's crazy.
We're about to unlock the 45th rare card. So maybe that can happen tonight. I don't know if there's anyone here in the chat who hasn't backed, who's sitting on the fence and thinks, you know what? These lore cards, and they are lore cards because I'm dropping so many awesome story secrets on the back of these things. You don't want to miss out. You really don't.
I've got a deal to make with you. If you reach 50 rare cards, right, sold, you draw a hand, you draw an original art one, and you slip it in with all them, and it's the panty sniffing grandpa.
So an original art. No, but do I have to draw him sniffing panties?
Yes.
I don't know about that. I don't know about. I mean, I'm fine doing like a one person gets an original thing. That's actually a really cool idea. I don't know about it. My fantastic loving character doing something deviant like that. It's just, I don't know if I want that out there. You want that.
He loves the panties.
In your mind. So yeah, jump onto that. Also, we have, this is going nuts. Check it out. 230. This would make it already, and it's finishing in 2 days. This is already the, I think, second highest price so far, maybe. I think so. I could go check that. We can.
It's because she has tits, Bancroft.
There's cleavage involved. That is true. Snuggy might be onto something here. Yeah, it's already second, and we've still got 2 days to go. So yeah, a bit of a bidding war happened here between about 4 people. So this will be exciting to see when this.
You starve the audience of anything sexier for so long. The time that you put some small fraction of it in, they go nuts for it.
Yeah, that's called building, like, building the tension, building the value. If I just put cleavage into everything, then it's not special. Anyway, that's there. I'll put the link in the chat if anyone wants to watch that, or even bid. Would be amazing if you have that kind of cash lying around. But this is the update in question. Let's scroll down. Replicator is back. Talking about back, you talk about you got really sick with COVID, flu, shingles.
Yeah.
I got shingles back in the day from overwork, too much stress. And it was the worst. You said it wasn't that bad. For me, it was awful.
Yeah, it was pretty light work, honestly.
Okay. It was just all of it all at once for you. Bancroft, read it or you're leaving money on the table. All right, what was I supposed to read?
It's a good one.
Is it Citizen Ronan's birthday today? Happy birthday, Citizen Ronan.
Right. I try, Mo. He just keeps clicking off it.
Okay, I know. I'm clicking all over the place. All right. Thank you. No, I won't touch anything anymore. Make panty sniffing grandpa with a pair of panties as a COVID mask. Like, some ideas, they float in through the ether and you just want to kind of blow them out of the way, But thank you, Mo. I guess I am probably leaving money on the table. It was Citizen's birthday. Excellent. Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah, so this part's pretty gay, but I had to kind of explain where I've been and why, because I kind of just disappeared for ages and then came back like hardly at all. So that's why. That's the short version. Yeah, and then, I mean, production's gone fantastic. We've got heaps of work of it actually done. And when I finish sending all these emails, we'll launch it after that.
And speaking of trading cards, I don't know if you all remember, Rob actually has a full connected trading card page, and it's crazy. It's drawn by Alan Goldman. And who did the inking on that?
Shelby,
yeah. And it's like, and the colors are amazing. It's really just the best. It's awesome. And there's so much to be excited for. Looking forward to this one. So I'm glad that you are back.
Thank you.
It took a while to tease you back onto the internet, but
it did.
We got here. That email was like Rob Teeth and Mary Wingemus. Well, it is Rob. Remember, it is Rob.
Yeah.
So had to be a little bit. Critical Reese says looks gay, but I'll buy it.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Check that out.
Yeah.
Radness.
Alan Goldman, man. He's a genius. So good.
Yeah, it'd be awesome to get him on interiors, wouldn't it?
I know. If only someone hadn't stolen him away.
Someone did it. All right. I wanna show some interesting things that some people sent me before we get started here. I mean, it's art related. But obviously not going to qualify for the poll. Look at what this guy is doing. I was about to say idiot. He's not an idiot. He's a mad lad. I mean,
wow.
Rock. This is like abseiling art, rock climbing art. This is pretty friggin' nuts. And I appreciate the amount of detail he puts into this. I think usually when they do these big murals, they kind of suck. And you're like, I probably should have just left the wall blank. But this is actually good. Like, he does some pretty cool, funky art here. So I know he's a tiny artist on a canvas. Exactly.
That's awesome,
so I just
man.
Thought I would shout that out. I don't know who it is. Constantino Mas, maybe. And that's the video. That's probably the artist.
Why did he put that big blue patch?
That's what that person says there. I mean, it's his art. I guess to make it different. It's like when art isn't hard enough, you've got to do it. You got to do it at that scale. So shout out to the Don for sending me that. That's pretty awesome. What's this one? Oh, this not as awesome, but I don't know, something different I've never seen before. Drawing with a coin. Okay. It's a bit like the typewriter thing. It's like, I guess, whatever gets it. Apparently, he's like going viral. This is his shtick now. and is getting tons of views on it. So the end result is pretty cool. I would like to see him do more than just these little faces, though. I want to see him like do.
Why is he drawing uggos?
I don't know. Well, he's developing. Yeah, he's kind of look. There's the. It's probably drawing people who are sending themselves in to be drawn. You meanie.
Mm.
Look at this beast. I didn't get how it works though. I mean, I guess he's just using it to trace, like, the curves. I thought he was doing what's it called? That Egyptian woman.
It's kind of like, it's cool, but it's also like, why?
Yeah, that's what I thought. But I am always on the hunt for someone who's doing something that I've never seen before, and I guess there's that. So there you go. This one, to me, is poll worthy, but doesn't work because it's a video, and I looked and I couldn't find the still of it. So I guess I could just pause it at one point, and that's it. But this is monochrome H. I don't know. I think this must be the same guy because I remember I saw that pencil last week. And what I did find, in case this, we'll pause it on that. Gorgeous. Looks fantastic. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I did find this. This is a still one. I think that's pretty cool. That you might like. So, we like skulls.
All right. We can put that on the potentials. Yeah. Skull face.
Skull face. I mean, I'd be happy to bend the rules for this tank check, but
no.
All right. So yeah, that's a South Korean artist called Monochrome. I'm guessing that's not his real name, but it's probably unpronounceable.
Could be.
Unlikely. Angela Curry says that is cool. I agree. It is cool. Oh, all right. Someone drew you, Rob. Spitting image. That's Shantown, who you might remember. I don't know if you do, but I just thought I would share that because that's you. That's you when I show you Wolverine or Spider-Man or a tiger or a dragon or Batman. Yeah, you gotta shave this.
Or art.
Or art in general. And I like he really captured the unbridled rage of your essence there. That guy's too good looking, said a Citizen Ronan. He has a very manly jaw as well. Like I do. Rob hides his jaw under a beard. Like all men should after a certain age, I think.
Yeah.
He does look turned on. Yeah, he's missing the chin hair. Well, close enough is good enough. So shout out to Shantown for some
Amanda says, remember shortlist, Rob. No 2 votes tonight. When we tried to cut it down ourselves, you guys threw a hissy fit last week.
That is true. Mama says, after that email, I have a new nickname for Rob, Zangrief.
God, how long is that?
And we even have the all right, I'm going to rename that to Zangrief. The icon, the emoji.
That's pretty clever, Mo.
He's been known to do that. All right, Dragon number 1. Work in progress. Luke Eidenschink, one of my favorites. Pretty epic, pretty dope. Now, we've seen a lot of Luke's work before in the past, so nothing surprising here. But I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool, but it's like it's another dragon. Like,
it is another dragon. I've got 3 for you. So
it's drawn really well.
Just putting it out there. I mean, anytime I see something cool and new from Luke, I do like to show it because I think he's mega talented. But yeah, shout out to Luke. There was another piece. It was a little phallic. I thought you might make fun of him. I didn't want
missing the wow. I agree, Amanda. It's like it's cool. It looks awesome, but it's also like, yeah, who cares?
There you go, Luke. Hope you like Rob's feedback. Let's not anyone share this with Luke, please. All right. I saw this. This is Ricardo Jamie. Rob, did you have art done by Ricardo? Am I getting that?
Yeah,
right?
I've got a whole supplemental story done by him.
Yeah,
It'll come
awesome.
out with Replicator 4. It's great.
Yeah. So I thought I'd bring that
Yeah,
up.
he's a great artist, man. He's really good.
Yeah, crushing, absolutely crushing. It's funny, they keep sharing these pages from Lost Pages 3, and I'm like, oh, this looks new because it's not colored. They should totally do a black and white at some point, I reckon, because this art is next level. And yeah, I've seen those Ricardo's pages for Replicator, and it's a whole different way of doing Replicator. It's really cool.
This isn't a dragon, Mike.
No, I didn't put all the dragons together. They're dispersed,
right,
according to a medium. So you might just get a dragon randomly. You'll see. But that was the first one.
Mark says this is too busy. I think it's one of those pieces that it needs color for you to make out everything that's going on. But the art's fantastic.
Yeah, I reckon so as well. Oh, update. Man, this one I think I can't like Rob Willis's art more. He's like, doing cool, different things. We've got the Hulk and the Thing here, looking very top heavy, very beefy, hunchbacked almost. So we remember it was the Hulk and someone else is our favorite Rob Willis piece.
Yeah, versus Wolverine.
So I wonder how this one's going to go. We'll see.
I mean,
I don't know if it's going to be right there.
But I mean, does anyone like the Thing? Does anyone
a lot of people do. He's going to be in the new big Fantastic Four movie.
Yeah, because the previous Fantastic Four movies have gone so well.
Well, they're trying. There's still a big Fantastic Four fan base. And, Rob hates Thing King, says Camel. Another banger from Rob Willis, probably warming up for his next Shinobi Sasquatch panel. I don't know if that's happening. No.
I do love the skin he's done on the Thing, though. That does look really good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you think you've seen Rob do everything he's going to do, and then he does something a little bit different. So here you go. Ben Grimm, incredibly underrated. There you go. There's fans out there. I'm not a fan. I never really got into the Fantastic Four, but Amanda says he looks like he has warts. You're looking on your phone again, Amanda. He looks like he's very craggy. He looks very three-dimensional to me. I think he looks great. Anyway, shout out Robbers. Oh, here's an update. Joshua Durstein, aka I'm a 19-year-old aspiring comic book artist, has finished drawing his book, Amarok. Now, what that means for the book, where it's at, I don't know, because he's doing it old school. The book isn't finished. He's finished doing the art. So he's got an inker and a colorist. So I don't know. I have no idea where they're up to. I mean, hopefully he's updating people. I've been reading my updates, so I don't know. But
God, I hope the colorist is good.
Pretty good. From what I saw, it was pretty rad. Like he's hiring industry professionals.
Okay, so, very nice.
Yeah, and he's also got that art that's really detailed that you need a colorist to sort it out as well. So yeah, I mean that's good. Yeah, very happy with that. I don't know, I can't remember the timeline on this was. I think it's late, but I understand that looking at this art. I mean, crazy. Shout out Joshua. I saw this is cool. Wayshak, the guy I can never remember his first name. If Shelby is in the chat, he'd know. I can never remember his first name, but I thought that was cool. A little Emerald City Comic Con sketch. Some robot with a bird on the finger. I really dig this guy's art. I think it's fun, funky. Reminds me a little bit of Friend. What's his name?
Richard
Friend. Yeah. Cool.
Wario. What are you talking about?
Wario Wayshak. I don't think that's his name. Jonathan. That sounds very familiar. Jonathan Wayshak. That sounds right. Angela Curry would know. I want to see something else in there, though. I think it's just a con sketch. He's just like, I'm going to draw a hand, which is pretty cool.
This is okay for me. This is fine.
Yeah. Well, we're in the sketch phase. This next one's going to rock your socks off because it's Dirty Iron. I just can't help myself. I always think.
Did you reach out to him or not?
I totally forgot. I was out. No, I did forget. I always think, do I show more Dirty Iron? I mean, it's becoming the Dirty Iron show, but the dude is just putting out some of the most awesome, crazy, surreal, like everything about it, from what he's drawing to what he's drawing on to the perspectives that he uses and the storytelling happening in like even to this guy looks like he's from the 30s or 40s, the way he's dressed, but he's with this little robot head guy and they're walking on this thing that looks like it's some sort of sphere and they've got little babies in. I mean, yeah.
He's the kind of artist that you'd love to know what's going on in his head.
Yeah. And you would be amazing. You'd probably say like, I don't know, just drawing, and you'd be like, oh man, but yeah, that's what I probably don't want to ask. Yeah, just friggin' rad. And that is actually Dirty Iron's Twitter account there, so you can go follow him here. The little babies. I think it's a short list, but I mean, he always makes a short list. And then we always end up knocking him off. Not always.
No, he won. He won with the Murder Crows, didn't he?
Oh, did he?
Murder Walk?
Citizen says, yeah, I was high as...
Yeah, maybe.
Shout out to Dirty Iron. The Dirty Iron Show. I found this. Haven't seen him before. Mario Alberti. I don't know what this means. Fumetti. I don't know. I don't know what any of this is. It could be famous. It could be new. I have no idea. There's no context. But
looks super weebish.
I like this. Well, the faces are a bit like that and the character designs. But I mean, I was mostly looking at this cool background that I really dig. And he's somehow got that foreground, middle ground, background in the inks. And I don't know if that's like a technique or a different pen or what, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, Amanda's got it. I like that first panel, and the rest is like, oh, what's wrong with their faces?
Oh my god! People draw different. They have different styles. Mo, you bet. I found something this week you might not appreciate, but I just have to shout out the skill, so strap in. I didn't even really notice the faces. I mean, I noticed the kind of the look of the characters and everything. I mean, that looks like B-Rose, literally. That looks like a young B-Rose. So I guess you're kind of right. But yeah, Mario Alberti. Again, I have no idea what this is.
Mo says, I'm guessing that's wasted skill.
Timmy Mello says the art is not weebish, it looks epic. I agree. I thought it was cool. Everyone else is a little on the fence. Rob hates Asians, confirmed. Add it to the list. Nomad Damon says he came across this week too. He loves it. Yeah, nice paneling, great background work. I agree. Okay, it's BD with a touch of manga. Yeah, it's like a mix. Putting the two together. Oh, I want to show this. Okay, I think this is the first Spider-Man, and it's not new or anything, but it's one of my favorites. This is the John Byrne cover that I love. I've shown it off a couple of times, and someone shared it, and I thought, you know what? Just keep sharing it again. I friggin' love this cover. It's probably in my top 5 all-time favorite comic book covers. And Rob, it can be yours. You can buy it.
How much?
141,750, and you can get to see.
That's crazy.
The lines through the legs and the ink wash and everything. It can be yours. for a measly $150,000.
Yeah.
It says make an offer. So I don't
Nah.
know. Presentation mode. I can draw like that for way less, says Camel. Yeah, Camel will do this for you for less than 100, like 99,000. He'll do it for you.
Amanda says she shared a.
Where was I hovering? I wasn't even paying attention. I shared a better Spider-Man. Yeah, I know, Amanda, you shared that, and I think I've shown that one. I showed that one 2 weeks ago, but it's Bermejo, and I'm collecting. I don't have enough yet. There's also a cool Batman that Cranberry shared with me. We're gonna do our Bermejo stream, but I'm not there yet.
I think we should do like a Bermejo versus someone else that's epic. And then
That's a good idea.
You can vote who's the better.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that. So yeah, one of my favorite comics. Shout out to John Byrne. All right, here's another Spider-Man. I think there's another one that Cranberry shared with me. I mean, it's the same suit, so I thought I'd put them together.
Oh, that's cool.
Colton Wally doing this. I don't even know what this style is. I guess it's kind of like realistic painted. But I really dig this kind of hanging on the web thing, even though I don't know how practical that might be. Like, I don't think he needs that, and it's still cool. And I love the red glow. I thought that was really cool.
No, that's not a shit Spider-Man. I like that.
There you go. Yeah. That one is rad. Thank you. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It's different too, Mike. Like, fuck's sake, like different version looking execution of Spider-Man.
The pose and everything is a little bit it's very spider-like. And I know that Todd McFarlane said that's what he wanted to do with his, but he ended up at the end just like kind of bending Spider-Man into like a folded thing, which I do love as well. I'm just saying. This actually looks like a spider on a wall. Cranberry's typo was stolen valor until he fixed it. Sweet, I did this. Cranberry, did you send this to me? I think it was you who sent it to me. That's what I thought you were referring to. You're saying I dig it, or maybe it was someone else. It could have been the Don. I can't remember now. All right. Now who shared this? This was Eric Nienaltowski shared this. I'd never seen this before. He says I did. I'd never seen this before. Eric Nienaltowski is doing a blog on comic book art. And I'm gonna.
Yeah, that's sick.
It doesn't say it, but it's Rob Liefeld, surely, isn't it?
No way.
Did he do Prophet, or is it someone doing Life? I couldn't find the artist. He didn't say, but I just assumed it was Liefeld.
That's Rob Liefeld.
He does this kind of like everything is crazy over the top. These guys will know in the chat.
I don't think Rob's drawn anything this good ever.
Really? I don't know.
Who
feet
is
check
it?
out says, yeah, the feet are covered by snow. Okay, Stephen Platt. There you go. Thank you. Yeah. I didn't know. I just assumed it was, but yeah. Anyway, regardless. How friggin' epic is that? I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I mean, it's fantastic, dude. I love that. Looks sick.
Yeah. Anyway, that's well worth checking out his blog. I'll put the see if can I copy that link? Copy the link and post that into the it's not gonna work. Okay. Don't worry about it. Yeah, you can write, like, people are writing blog posts and everything now. It's well worth checking out and getting through. He's basically just saying, like, make awesome stuff in your comic book art if you want people to pay attention. And he certainly does that himself. The feet must be an homage. All right, yeah, that makes sense. Platt likes the head tech. Yeah, that's why I thought Camel. That's why I thought it might, because it's sort of, I don't know, to me, I mean, I'm not super familiar, but it kind of had that look to it. But, you know, I'm probably completely wrong.
Yeah, I mean, the art's fantastic, like, incredible.
Yeah, awesome stuff. Stephen Platt. All right, I got to check out this Platt. I know the name, but I admit I don't recognize. I don't know the style. Very tight pants. I mean, they're like they're They're stretching for dear life over all this sinewy muscle and bulging. But there you go. Something completely different, but going back to 90s style. You might not believe this, Rob. This is Shant Jetty's comic. This is a comic. Yeah, this is a comic that he made years ago, but he's updating it. And he showed me ages ago how he's updating it. He's still painting all this, if you can believe it. These aren't like an ink layer and a color layer and everything. He's actually painting it. Like, I don't know why he's doing it that way, but he is. And I think this is his very unusual character, Spring Ball, who has this ball here that is on some sort of rope. So I think it's like Shant's, 90s fun comic that he's making.
Okay.
So, yeah. So like complete opposite direction. It's I don't know if it's painted, but it's like he was showing me, and I was like, why he wasn't working in layers at all. He was just drawing it. He's drawing over what existed before because he's got scans. So Jake says, I dig this action pose, like you can feel the tension and the momentum. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see because the Nosferatu was more like grand gestures and, big scale castles and stuff like that. And now we have this here. Donald DeLay shared this. I Lie Popeye. This is by, who did he say? Rob Duenas. Love the shapes going on and the life in the image.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
It's pretty funky, isn't it? I mean, I think, is Popeye now public domain? Is that what's happening?
Must be, surely.
Must be. Yeah. Because I'm just starting to see Popeye stuff floating around. I'm guessing that's what's happened. But I guess I've never quite seen Popeye look like this before. But I guess this is, I much prefer this than everyone making everything a horror thing. Like, oh, Popeye is a horror, whatever. Which is what they're doing. People saying, yeah, he is. Bluto leveled the playing field. Popeye is public domain. There you go.
Yeah, I like this a lot.
That's Rob Duenas, Sketchcraft. And that's looks like it might be a new book. Bluto is freaking huge. Yeah, he should be. I think that was the point. All right, what have I got here? Oh, I saw this. TMNT 11 cover. Is that Jorge Core? I'm not quite sure, but yeah, I really dig that. I love the colors, and I like Leo being underwater there with the
it's all right
sticking out. It's all right,
Yeah. Anyone else sick of the turtles?
Win with you. I can't win. The turtles are on the list.
Maybe.
Rick says Rob Duenas did Spawn Kills All Spawns. There you go. Not familiar, but awesome. Yeah, anything TMNT is my slice. No, people seem to like the turtles, Rob. Believe it or not, I think they're probably, one of the most popular franchises out there. Anyone else sick of a blue sky? I mean, probably Rob. Rob is like, yeah, you get a hay fever. It's too bright.
Blue skies are beautiful.
Oh, well, there you go. It looks like something Snogans would do. Yeah, it does a little bit. Yeah, I think that this, I especially love Raphael. I think it's a fantastic pose, like perched on the thing there. There's some funky things going on in here. Look at that. At the nunchucks. That's like a cool way of showing them.
It does look like Raphael stabbing Donatello in the back, though.
A little bit, yeah. He's got really good color separation with the background. You got the blue blending into the purple, and then lay the pink. But the turtles are all, a bit flat together. But no, I really dig it. I thought that's cool. I'm actually kind of glad Bancroft didn't read my comment. Don't want to give Rob any. Well, now you make me want to read it. Does this mean a bunch of hipsters are going to do an acoustic rendition of the Popeye Sailor Moon theme song, and Rob will become obsessed with it? Will you, Rob?
Probably. Who knows?
All right, what have I got next? Jorge Core. Oh, I saw this. Pretty cool. I feel like I've had this guy on my channel before, but I might not have. Dave Schwartz. I mean, I swear this looks so familiar, but he's got a Kickstarter out. I really dig his art. I just want to very quickly.
He must have made a really big impression on you, Mike.
No, we're talking about almost not quite, maybe 1,300 streams to this point. You know, it's over many years. So
yeah, that's really
Confederate
cool.
Monsters, I think, is up to the 5th book. So I'll put the link in if you dig this art. What I do like about this campaign is he actually shows the art, like right there, bang. You know,
wow, that's really good.
Yeah, he's got really good style. It's quite unique. The story looks cool, sounds cool. He's doing his thing. This is how a campaign should be laid out. I'm going to show you one in a moment that is so frustrating. Oh, you'd like that, Rob?
Dude, it's got massive Monster MD vibes for me.
Oh yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of grungy.
Yeah, the art's very similar. Even the panel
colors.
layouts.
Yeah. Look at that. Like that's like Von's artist loves to do those sort of silhouettes and stuff like that.
I like that lettering style too. I know that's a really small detail, but how it doesn't have the border.
I like that too. I like that too. Yeah, no, I wanted to share it because I think it's just a really great looking book, and this is the art share. So
yeah, I like that.
Although we do have Citizen Rand says, I don't like square fingers. Let me see the fingers.
Yeah, that is a thing artists do. I don't know why they do that.
I mean, he's got a lot of stylistic choice going on here in the characters, so I don't mind square fingers. Yeah, I think they're fine. Check out those fingers. That's like
I think
ginger.
the colors are fantastic, Bancroft too. Like
it's good stuff. I'll put the link for that if anyone wants to go back it over on Kickstarter. All right, now I saw this, which I thought, okay, this looks pretty cool too. I saw the
fucking
tweet.
Dracula again. Jesus Christ.
Okay, add Dracula to the list. Can someone make a list
of
all the things Rob doesn't like? But I saw this, I thought I want to see this art. Like that looks pretty cool. I actually like all of these, you know, in their own way. I think
at least it's cool. Not emo boy Dracula this time.
What's wrong with Edward? You don't like Edward? You're not team Edward?
No, that guy you showed the other week who looked like a little
yes, right. No, I forgot. Yeah. At least he's not 10 years older now. So I get what you're saying now. And this to me is much more how Kickstarters are usually laid out. So you go, okay, you get that. And then you're like, oh, another banner, the story, a little bit of the art here, which again looks cool. I'm like, that looks cool. What? I'm trying to find more. Oh, there's a bit of a banner there. And I mean, I like it. I want to see more. I really dig. It's kind of got a European style. These look great. You have to zoom in and they're super small and blurry. These look cool. They look like meta barons. You know, everything looks really cool to me, but you know, you get 2 pages or something, and you know, and that's it. And I don't know. I don't know if they're the best pages, but I want to see the covers. It's so tiny.
I think calm down, Mike. You don't have to hate everything in the world. This is perfectly fine.
I know. I've become such a hater. No, I think the art is rad on this campaign. Like, can we see it? Can we blow it up? That's all.
I actually hate that cover, Mike. The one that you said you liked.
This one?
The one above? No, the one above.
That one?
Like, what the fuck?
Tell us what you really think, Rob.
What's with this half Dracula face popping out of the buildings? Like, yeah, no, I'm good.
He's chomping on the buildings. It's like that game where you smash the back. All right, Rob. All right. Each their own. Who said it? So maybe it's a short book. They don't want to show off much. Yeah, it's only a 12-page book. They don't want to show off too much. So fair enough.
12-page book.
No. I'm.
Oh my god.
I'm saying that's why they don't. That's why they don't want to show off much. It's not Dracula, Rob. It's Dracula 2168. So,
yeah.
Anyway, I think it looks cool. I just wish they'd laid it out like the Confederate one, but it is what it is. All right, next. Just a quick shout out. We are launching this in 2 days. Gemini Crusader Darius. You all know him from the chat as Darkside is Comics. And I haven't seen this art before. So I thought I'd just share that. Looks pretty cool. There's a lot that we checked this out last week. There's a lot of cool art on it. Okay. And the
orbs, yeah.
The orbs.
Yeah.
Heavy on the orbs. It's got that Alan Goldman cover. So yeah, really excited to be launching this one actually. I think they're still looking. They're right on the cusp of 100 signups. So maybe if you sign up, you might be the one to get them over. So yeah, good stuff. Mo says 2168 is Dracula an AI robot? Could be. I don't know. You have to get the book to find out. All right, I just want to show this as well. This is pretty cool. This is, you get variants of that book, The New Gods. That's the DC book that actually has really good art on it. And then you lay them all together. The back covers are acetate. When you lay them all together, they make this. So like his head and everything and these lines are part of one. And then the body was part of another one. And then there was something underneath, part of another one. What do you think of that, Rob?
What's the fucking point? That's what I think. Fucking hell.
Whimsy?
Jesus Christ.
Fun? Doing something cool? Never seen before? Not good? Rob, aren't you the person who used to put wax onto your mailers?
Yeah, that was cool. A personal touch by someone who actually cared. This is a gimmick by an evil corporation determined to sell you more covers, Bancroft.
Well, it's the back cover, Mo. It's not the front covers. It's the back covers. So I don't know what's on the front covers. I think it's not. I don't know if it's variants. I think it's just issues. So, they are variants. The variants have that cover. Yeah. So, but I think it's across the different issues. It's like you don't have to buy variants of the same book. You get the acetate variant of the different issues, and you can stack them together.
And who's this character, blue emo guy? What's his deal?
I know nothing about New Gods other than the art looks pretty good. What's the effing point? That's what Rob says first thing in the morning. I think that makes it worse. All right. I mean, I thought it was a fun, interesting thing to do. I guess I'm wrong. I guess I'm in the minority. No, it's not Dr. Manhattan. It's someone else.
I think it's a cool idea if it's like an indie creator doing it with their own books, coming up with this cool idea. But they're only doing it to sell more covers, man. So fuck off.
All right. I didn't estimate the depths of your Okay, I get it. How about a little Lord of the Rings art? Will that cheer you up?
Yeah, it's nice.
That's nice, isn't it? That's that guy that Adam put us on to. The guy that was like, no, I'm not making a comic. I just make art. I wish you would make a comic. It's perfectly, your style is perfectly attuned for it. And I do love a bit of Witch King art. My favorite Frank Frazetta art is a Witch King and Eowyn thing. Eowyn is a little more sexy in Frank Frazetta's version, but this is still nice.
Yeah, she looks like a hag there.
Well, she looks like someone who's in battle, as opposed to Frazetta's looks like a pinup, which I'm not shitting on it. It's still my favorite piece. I love it. Camel says, I'm going to introduce a gimmick where instead of one large issue with 100 pages, I'm going to stretch the story out to 5 issues with 20 pages each. It could be onto something there. Call them floppies. Critical Reads likes it. Yeah, I really dig this guy's style. I think it's cool. I love his color palette and his kind of wobbly lines.
She looks like she's in battle with her sexual identity.
Well, she kind of is, you know. What does she say when she gets up? I know she does. She's not in battle. She knows what she is. She says, I am no man. And then she gets him right in the gullet.
Yeah.
Rob's art reviews come with a number for the suicide hotline. I feel like it. All right. So that's Ben Backow. Check him out. Oh, a little bit of other Lord of the Rings art for you.
Mm.
Hey ho, it's me as Tom Bombadil.
Oh.
Ring dong dillo, Sega low to Bancroft dillo. I just this is a piece that Jake drew of me when I posted an image of Tom Bombadil once, and I said, this is what I feel like today, just singing in my own forest hut. He drew that for me, so I thought I would color that up.
I hope he's happy with taking the amount of time that he drew this off the end of his life, because that's basically just a waste of time.
It's sometimes making art can be fun, Rob. Look at how happy I am there. Look, I've got my MB lager. I've got my gay type. Mike remembers his art, not mine. That's cool, bro. I didn't remember your art. I'm sorry, Camel. I did forget.
This goes way past whimsical. This goes into a whole different dimension.
This is next level whimsy. Look, he gave me wooden rollerblades.
Oh my god.
Tom Bombadil, one of the few characters Bancroft is not gay enough to pull off. This is maximum whimsy. Mark says it's phenomenal. I didn't say that. No, I did not say that. Things are easy to miss. Do you like the butterflies? I even put a cool little texture on them.
Why are the gay times in a leaf?
It's part of it's a famous Tom Bombadil illustration. And he's got a leaf with things in it.
Right, okay. Sorry, I didn't know about the gay.
Peak whimsy achieved. It has been. It's a whimsicle.
No, we love Jake Michael. We hate whatever this fucking monstrosity is.
I don't. I love it. This is my favorite thing. Look how happy I am. Oh, it's right there. No, Rob just hates anything whimsical. All right. Let's move away from the whimsy then. You're right. I got to move on. I'm going to cause Rob a fructose. How do you say that word? Fructose?
Fructose
overdose. Sounds like a band from the 90s. This is cool. Victor Faro has done
that's cool.
A painting of Thor here as the Odin father. And that looks pretty dope. No, not Odin father, Sky father. I think that's like when Thor levels up. Oh, I didn't even realize there's a face here in the background. I guess that's Loki.
Like powder.
It does a little bit. I didn't even see. I thought that was
so far, Amanda.
What's that?
3 on the list so far, Amanda.
Well, we got some bangers coming up, so don't worry about the list. That's gorgeous. Yeah, that does look badass. Yeah, there's no whimsy here. Erase the whimsy of the past. This is a man beaten down.
I mean, the guy in the background does look pretty whimsical, Mike. Like,
it does. Yeah, I you're right. Actually, I was gonna put this on the thumbnail. I even put it in the thing. I didn't even see that. Just kind of block that out. Yeah, the All Father. Yeah, I said the Odin Father. That's not right. Or was it? No, I said Sky. I don't know. All Father. You are correct. It is All Father. Sienkiewicz. No, it's Victor Faro. I've not not familiar with him. But yeah, rad painting.
Oh, Loki. Yeah, I guess it probably is Loki.
No, it is Loki. You can see the horns.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I don't know. I probably just wouldn't have done that. I probably just would have made like a cool fire effect because that's what it looks like. But yeah, you can see his outfit there too. Mo says poll. There you go. Yeah, you've written this down for the poll, haven't you?
Well, you'll have to wait and see.
All right. Oh, okay. This is the thing.
Off, Mike.
No. I like anyone who's ever tried to paint knows how difficult this is. It's 30 seconds long. I just want to show I'm very impressed by the steady hand and cleanliness of these paintbrush lines. And tell me you aren't impressed either. I wish you guys could hear the music attached to this. It's the most weavy thing ever. He even makes... Who's that? Is that Goku? He even makes him look extra weeby, like, friendly. Like, that is extremely difficult to do. There's some talent in that brush stroking. Don't you agree? He's refusing to say anything to Goku. Yeah, it's the Dragon Ball thing, isn't it? Look at that.
Critical Reads wasted his member chat just to get this off the screen.
Steady hand. Next. I should get hazard pay for the nuclear level of cringe after watching this. Where's B-Rose when I need him? Where's Jav Styler? He would like this. I saw this before and I was impressed. Not so much with the subject matter. Yeah, I'm showing this because of what they're doing with their hands here. It is. I agree. Those brush strokes exude maximum confidence. That's what I'm showing you here. Yeah. What is it?
Guys, this is why I hate things, because otherwise you let through all the crap.
That man isn't an illustrator. He's an Adobe illustrator. It does look like vector. It's so smooth. It's crazy. Anyway, I will move on. A good job, Oni Pro, if that is indeed who did this. I don't know. Oh, here's a cool little GIF.
Oh, yeah. Fuck.
What?
Two sentences never go together. Here's a cool little GIF. Get fucked.
Isn't that cool? This is the he's a game developer. Indie dev. I think that's cool.
Got two wolves dry hump in the air.
Well, they're sort of that's their fight stance. That's what they do in games, you know, they like move, I think. Jake says sign painters have this level of precision and speed. I appreciate them. I don't know if it's cool or it just feels cool because of what we just looked at before this. Yeah, there's no music to come with the GIF, unfortunately. Dojo not impressed. All right, you guys are difficult to impress. Lucky I have some bangers for you coming up.
Here we go.
Wet humping the air. Have I ever let you down in the past?
I mean, more than I can count.
All right. Well, I know you like the concept art stuff, so here's another one. I think this is the same guy we've seen before, Hyun Lee.
Yeah.
He says, "Worship the machine god."
I dig that. That's really sick.
It's cool, isn't it?
All right.
Yeah, it's a bit of a acknowledgement that I'm not going to let you down. We've got sort of like a Hindu type inspired thing here.
That's cool, man.
Pretty creepy. A lot of weird stuff happening. Yeah, I dig this guy.
I would like
Very nice.
I would like a little bit more machineness to it, though. If I'm being super.
Yeah, I don't know why it's machine. I guess like if you zoom in here, I guess they could be wires, but I mean it's not. I know. I see it. I see it here. Okay. Yeah, more machine, please, on him.
Very cool, though. Very, very cool.
Good job, Hyun Lee. Is that fleshy tree growing out of his back? I mean, I think it's all part of the same unit. I guess it would all walk and move together, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. At least
cool
it's not
design.
Batman.
Down goes Solo. Yeah. Well, it's inspired by something else. All right. I thought I'd gone past the weeb section, but there is just a little, like 5% weeb in this. 5%. The rest is cool, but you know, it's in there. I can't. So like, look at this. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Exploration robot. It's like a National Geographic thing. All right, looks pretty rad. I dig it. I like it. And then it's like, oh, there's this chibi down the bottom. I didn't look. It is what it is, but the art is cool.
Let's just not comment and just move on to the next piece.
You don't like it?
No, not really.
Oh, I thought it was pretty cool. I like mech type things. I thought it was. You already went over the margin of allowable weebery, and tariffs are about to kick in.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, all you've got to do, Mike, to sell books is post one of these pictures and then go, here's a Lucent, buy this. And then just keep doing that consistently.
You think that would work? It's
do.
better with the chibi, says Cranberry Langes. It humanizes it, I feel. You know,
it would be better if the creature or the truck, whatever it is, was ripping her apart. That would be cool.
That would be sad. Oh, Rob, I thought of you this week. I'm doing the final colors of the back of the cards. I've got a kid on fire.
Nice.
And I thought you would appreciate that. I went in and I said, Mel, kid on fire. She's like, what? I said, don't worry about it. It's all in story. It's not gratuitous.
GB time.
But I thought Rob would appreciate that.
Yes.
So anyway, yes. All right. Good job, Arctic Cave. I checked out their account. It's all, I mean, it says it Weeboo right there. It should be that chibi on fire. Chibi time. All right. What else do I have? A little bit of
whatever's
Rorschach.
next is going to be amazing.
A little bit of Rorschach by whoever that is. Lee Inuak. Not my favorite style, but still pretty cool. I think it's well done. And,
it's like you feel like it should be amazing, and you're blown away by it, but it's not grabbing me.
No, I think it's good. I think it's well done, and I think it's a nice piece. It's it's just not like, I don't love the style, and I used to do a style like this too for some paintings and stuff, you know, just for testing stuff out. So
Chris Farley, yeah, it could be.
It does look a little bit Chris Farley with Demolition Man spikes on it. Inuak is a Big Two artist who's done many covers. There you go. Yeah, he's got 21,000 likes on this. Check it out.
I mean, that's 20,000 too many.
What? Rob, how many followers does he have? 107. That's huge, actually, to get that many likes. That's massive.
I kind of feel like that's the same guy that did the Judge Dredd cover that I love, but I don't know if it is.
Pretty cool, but why are they still doing Watchmen books? I don't know. I got 3 or 4 issues of the newer one. I'm when I say newer, I'm going back to 2019 or 2018 or something, and they were just taking too long to come out.
Next.
All right. Oh, I know what you want to see.
Yeah.
Chrome animals.
Oh, it's fucking hell.
There's more. They just keep coming. I didn't realize there was this thing. I mean, I don't know when this took place. It's that same guy, Hajime Soyorama. I didn't realize there was a market for chrome animals. And these are pretty cool. Like, that is a pretty, like, as far as fish go, that's a pretty cool fish.
Inkspot says, sometimes I wonder if Rob is serious or if he's trying to make me yell at the screen. I don't know either. Is this like a subsection of like someone's fetish of porn? Because like,
no, I think it's just you get really good at a thing, and this guy or gal is just they're the chrome dog, you know.
But okay, like, is he that good at it? Considering those fish are flying over a blue ocean and have no blue on their underside.
They are dolphins, first off,
well,
and they're jumping out of the water, and they do have blue on their underside.
Barely, Bancroft. I mean, it should be a reflection. It should be the same color.
If it was a sex bot, it'd be covered in silicon, Rob. Well, we have seen the sex bot versions. We did that last week or the week before. Now we're looking at animals, but I'm impressed by the like that one especially. I think that one's rad. I really dig that robot fish. Great. 2 metallic dolphins with no porpoise. Boom, ching. This guy was hugely popular, says Citizen Ronan. I imagine he would be. I can see why. What did the tattoo say in his hands in the Rorschach drawing? Let me have a look. It said COVID-19. What the hell?
I was joking, but it actually does say that.
It does say, it says COVID-19. What is up with that? What does that mean? How weird. Some Tim and Greg Hildebrandt. Rest in peace. Did they both die? I know one of them died recently, but I don't know if it was all of them. It's a mushroom piece. I don't know what it is. Some kind of random fantasy thing. But I haven't showed some Hildebrandt in a while. Another guy who was hugely popular. Rob's like, just where are these bangers?
Yeah, I mean, the background.
They're coming. Nice. They're coming. They're both dead. Yeah. Mo likes it.
What's with that little munchkin thing in the front?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what this is. I mean, it's from the 80s, so it could be a sort of fantasy franchise that I just don't really know. It reminds me of Sinopa's books. That's cool, says Jake. No mushroom for criticism on this one. Not mushroom. Not mushroom for criticism on this one. I got there in the end, Nomad.
That was bad.
That was terrible. They're both gone. I love their work. This image is from Ursharak. I think, actually the Hildebrandts could be a good candidate to go up against Bermejo.
No, dude, not if this is what they're putting up against Bermejo.
There's some pretty epic stuff. I showed this one. I saw it being shared around. They've got some. Yeah, they're like legit. They did a lot of fantasy stuff and really good stuff. Right. Oh, it's the next dragon. Now, I think this one isn't going to be your favorite. It's a weird dragon, but I thought I'd show it to you. Mark Zug. It's a different dragon, though. I know you appreciate a different dragon. What do you think of this guy?
Well, I do appreciate that it is different. I'll give him that. But also, like, what the fuck is this?
I think that's what this elf here is thinking. It's like, what the hell is this? It's a very weird piece. It's almost surreal. It's like, I don't know really what's happening. It's kind of weird that they're on this thing at the end of a mountain and they're just kind of standing around doing other things. And
yeah, like, are they friends with it, or are they not at all concerned?
Yeah, I mean, and it looks kind of high, like the way its third eye looks like it's sort of rolling back in its head. It looks like it's high, but then it's looking at them with its red eyes as well. I don't know. More of a bat than a dragon. Meh, says Critical Reads. Dragon guarding a sandcastle. I don't dig it. The last one looked better, says Mo. Looked like a poster young Stabber would bring home from the Scholastic Book Fair. It really does. I've got to answer a riddle to pass. That's probably what's happening. Right. So that is Mark Zug. I know that name, but clearly I'm not very familiar.
You're thinking of Mark Zuckerberg.
It could be. All right. Is this it? This is the okay. Now this dragon is badass. All right.
Mhm.
So I hope you like this one.
We will see.
This is Anato Finstark. And scale.
Yeah.
Person
You
there,
know
so
I
you
like
can see
scale.
scale. And then he's there and he's just like Shazam.
Yeah. I can't really have any complaints on this one, can I?
No, it's pretty epic. And I've shown a ton of Anato's art before. It's all pretty epic.
Yeah, it's
yeah, he
pretty
does
good.
great fire too. Not bad. Needs more detail. I think. Well, he's one of those guys that puts detail where he wants it, and other places is just really loosey goosey. Like that's what he does, which I do like. I love that actually. I love the silhouette. Says Amanda. We got Sumo in the house. What's up, Sumo?
California.
I like the scale work on the throat. Yeah, I mean, I think that's where you're supposed to look up here. It's that's what happened in the Palisades. So, is that your favorite dragon?
I mean, it's so much better than all the other dragons. It's not even comparable.
Okay, that's
like it's almost pole-worthy dragon.
Almost pole-worthy. Now that's
yeah.
I mean, we've had some dragons on the pole recently, so it's fine. All right. There's that one. A little bit of sci-fi weirdness here. This is Fred Gambino. All these names that I recognize, but I don't really know them. Fred, have you heard that name, Fred Gambino?
No.
This is some pretty trippy looks old, like 70s, maybe even older.
Yeah, that's cool.
Sci-fi art. Pretty cool. This looks kind of like Dune, how they go into a thing. But maybe that's just me being focused on it at the moment. Wow, zero black. Yeah, there's no black at all. It's all colors.
It's a kind of art Mike likes.
What's that?
It's kind of art you like.
Looks like play school sci-fi. Did you look up Greg Manchus yet? I have not. Let me type that down so I don't forget it. Otherwise, I will.
Who should we put up against Burnaho, guys?
I'll do a tweet, and we'll get some suggestions because that's
we need like a similar artist from a similar kind of genre in a similar style.
Something that would be licensed by Duplo as opposed to Lego. I actually might have a guy coming up who might be worthy. But I think they have a very different approach to art, so maybe not quite a good comparison. NES game cover, Dirty Iron. Well, that's sort of like apples and oranges. Looks like an asteroid butthole. Oh, that's a good suggestion already. Boris. Remember Boris and his wife?
Yeah.
That's a really good suggestion. All right. What have I got next here? A little bit of a...
Oh, that's cool.
Joan of Arc, $21.99.
Yeah.
And that's by Hubert de
Joan of
Latille.
nipples.
Yeah, put the nipples on the armor.
Yeah, I mean,
you would imagine.
Give the people what they want.
I like as well that even the background has cool, funky textures on it. Like, I want to read what this story is about. It's pretty cool. The only thing, and I think this is sort of a thing of the time, is that it's sort of a bit muted and blurry. Now that might be the reproduction, but I don't know. A lot of painters, they do kind of paint like that.
Just got an outie belly.
What the hell is that? I didn't see that. I like it, except the chainmail reminds me that bangs are coming back in style for women, which is tragic. No, because then Mo, she takes it off and she does that and all the hair flings around, so it's worth it. The armor must be cold. No, I'm sure it's got some kind of heating element in there. It's very futuristic. It's got a cool sword. Yeah, I like it. Hubert Delatigue. I'm not going to try and pronounce it again. The simplicity is nice, says Matt. The looking to heaven is, like the character would do, fits. Yeah, it's a cool interpretation of the lady. It's an older piece, but it checks out. I know it does. It looks of its time. I want to show you a newer piece, which I think is the banger I promised. I hope. Oh, please God, this will be a poll-worthy piece. It's by our old friend Pascal Blanche.
Oh, that's fucking dope.
And we've got this.
Dude, that's art, man. Like, that's sick.
That's pretty rad, isn't it? So we've got this creature woman thing with a huge sword with a, what are these things called on the back that swing around? Chain. I used to think they were a mace, but they're not. Maces are what?
Morning Star.
Yeah. On the back of a sword.
Yeah.
Which is dope.
Sick.
And then this background, this red, and she's sort of in this water. A change. Sumo, no, you know what? The weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty rad, huh?
Even like the detail on those pots, man, how like they're red at the top, but it hasn't carried all the way down to the bottom of the base of the pots. It looks sick.
Yeah, he does good stuff. Actually, Pascal would be really cool to put up against another digital artist because I think he's probably one of the best I've found. And
I mean,
I've been showing him since the beginning, and they've all been at least thumbnail worthy.
Yeah,
those things on the back are called buttocks, Bancroft. Learn them. Learn how to
very, very Elden Ringy, Jake. Yes.
Either a flail or a morning star. There you go.
And like, we usually like when the character's not looking at you, you kind of take away points, but like, fuck, it works.
Yeah, that's a good point. She's looking into this darkness, and you can almost smell what it would, the musty kind of dead air in there. And the dark, and you can feel it. It's really good storytelling.
How do you put this on the poll, Bancroft, without it just winning?
You just put it on. If it wins, it wins. Dango Solar says he sells some really cool little statues. Yeah, he does like 3D and digital coloring and everything.
Some person says, so her period is that bad. Jesus.
Of course.
Terrible.
All right, we need to get on to the poll. What do you got?
We'll go through them. We've got a lot again, so we're going to have to cut them down. Skullface. That was the first one.
Oh, we're going way back. Yep. Not this Skullface.
No.
Not him. This Skullface.
Yeah. We got Dirty Iron again.
Again. Bloody Dirty Iron.
Platt. We got Platt with...
oh, yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah. Thor.
Mm-hmm. Where was he? Not the acetate cover? Not me as Tom Bombadil?
No. Machine God. Fire Dragon and Joan of Nipples.
Fire Dragon and Joan of Nipples. You're getting very creative with the names. I like it.
All right, so let's go through them, and I'm just going to cut them. All right. So
hang on, and we're putting in this one, yeah.
And yeah.
We're putting in the winner, aren't we?
put in. That's called River of Blood.
River of Blood.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so what do we do with that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need to get this down to 4.
Yeah, let's go.
I know we've got 8 actually.
All right.
Critical Read says bye dragon. I think that's fine.
Yeah, get rid of the dragon. Get rid of.
I think we can get rid of this one.
Yeah, get rid of Skullface. Get rid of Dirty Iron. It's not his best piece, and he's already won.
Yeah.
Um,
So we've got Platt, Prophet. We've got Thor, which is good, but you know, a little bit of surreptitious whimsy in there.
no,
I
that
didn't notice
Thor stays.
Thor stays, all right.
Let's have a look at Machine God quickly. That or Joan of Nipples Bancroft?
You know, I like
people want Platt to go. All right, I think that's it.
go.
Yep. All right.
So
That's
what
it
are we
then.
left with then?
Thor,
Thor,
Machine God, Joan of Nipples, and the River of Blood.
All right. I'm happy with that. with
Yeah.
that. I think that's a good mix. Getting rid of the good ones, says Nomad Damon. That's what we do. That's how we go. And so you want to be annoyed at Rob?
I
Vote.
see. Personally, I would have kept Platt. I would have got rid of the Machine God, but you know,
It's all right.
listen to the chat.
Okay, I'm making a poll. Who wins? So, run them by me again. It's
Thor.
starts with Thor, yeah?
Yep.
Thor.
Machine God.
Machine God.
Joan of Nipples.
And River of Blood.
Yeah.
Is this 3D art or painted? The River of Blood, Alois, it's a mixture. So he starts with like he uses 3D modeling that he makes, and then he creates digital art out of it.
What does he do, Bancroft? Like what?
I think he's like a concept designer and artist, and you know,
That's crazy, man.
but yeah, so he starts and then he go. You can actually go into his account and he shows like he's making process and stuff. Like he makes all these models and then he makes art out of it, and then he paints on this crazy lighting.
Like if this was a video
rad.
game, you'd play it straight away just because it looks so fucking sick.
Yeah. Critical Read says River of Blood wins. Period. So we have Victor Faro's Thor with a laughing Loki behind it. Half badassery, half whimsy. Good to see a little bit of whimsy get into the poll there. We have the Machine God, an image of horrors and weirdness. You know, we all eventually grow old and become half tree, half multiple people, and travel the lands with our tentacles. We have the very faithful Joan of Arc 2199. And the world is calling upon her faith and sword in the years to come. And we have the River of Blood with the sword chain thing.
I mean, it's not even close.
And
man.
the side boob.
It's not even close.
With the amazing colors.
The Thor is traditional nomad, pretty sure. It looks like it's painted on canvas.
Yeah, that's a canvas piece, I'd say. You can see his signature down there.
Yeah. Okay, all right, let's go in order. We'll go Machine God last. 4th place.
Mm-hmm.
3rd place. Just because of the whimsy, I'm going to give it to Thor. I think it should be 2nd, technically, but the whimsy of Loki in the background is just off-putting.
It's an unusual laugh. It's very effeminate for
he looks like he's about to get splashed on the face with something. 2nd, Joan of Nipples.
Nipples and outies.
And like
very, very perky place to place the nipples as well. Appreciate that. They could have gone big cookie nipples sort of hanging down the bottom, but stuck them up there.
And the voting should be like 99% River of Blood, 1% the
We'll
rest.
see. People have their own tastes. Let's see if we're going to get an upset. Let me look in here.
Dude, I'll be so annoyed at you guys. If
Wow.
You
For the first time ever. Wow. All right. I probably shouldn't have ended the poll because two of them are the same, but I think that's actually good. In fourth place, with no votes at all, not a single one, Machine God. No one liked this disgusting being.
Yeah, that's fair.
And in equal,
I can see how people don't like, creativity.
In equal second and third, and faux peasy, so people don't like the whimsy of Loki, but at the same time, they also don't like the outy belly button. It's like there's something about that. To lose that somehow. So that was what sort of brought these otherwise beautiful pieces low. We have Joan of Nipples and Thor in equal, second and third, whatever it is. We want to do it. But the clear winner tonight, with 40%, not 90%, but 40% of the vote, is Pascal Blanche and his Lost Temple, aka River of Blood. I think he's won before.
So good.
He'll probably continue to win. Let me try and figure out who we could put Pascal up against, and we'll hit them off and see who wins. Bloody rigged. Will the chat disappoint Rob tonight? No, I think that was bang on. I think that was exactly what Rob predicted.
Well, I mean, it was more votes for the others that shouldn't have been voted for, but that's fair.
Yeah, well. The winner is Rob's new haircut, says Awesome One. Do you have a new haircut?
No. Just haven't cut it.
She's looking for a grilled cheese sandwich for that tomato soup. Could be. It's just great storytelling. I really love that image.
Yeah.
All right. I think that is it. I will be back on the morrow for a little bit of drawing. Remember, if you like cleavage, this is probably the piece for you. Already at $230 from 21 bids. That is ending in 2 days. Ending in 10 days are the trading cards.
Show the weeb picture first, Bancroft, and then show your stuff, remember?
Oh, yeah.
See how that goes.
Where was it? Give me some weebery here. God, I can't find any weebery. It's almost like we didn't have any. Here. So instead of that,
look at that weebery.
Yeah, instead of that, consider getting these.
Yeah. God, I'd love it if someone backed one right now.
The amazing Lore trading cards, first ever series of Lucent trading cards. They're gonna look beautiful. And the more sets you guys buy, the more rare cards I get to print. So please do jump on board. And also, can people sign up to your thing again? Is that a thing?
Yeah, the sign up should still be there. So
it's not on this one. It's on something else. Rob Arnold. Where is it? Over here. Campaigns. It's not there.
See who can find it first. I've got it. Someone in the chat have it.
Post it in the chat. The Bancroft on wooden skates gets an honorable mention. I agree.
No,
I don't know why that one wasn't voted in. I mean, shocking. Look at that whimsy.
So bad.
So much good whimsy.
I would love it if he was on fire. I mean, that would be great. That would add to it.
There we go. Sign up for Replicator. And when are you thinking of doing that?
When there's like 15 emails, so 15 weeks, however long that is.
Sounds good. You did 15 emails in advance.
Yes, I did.
All right. Mo says it's good for what it is, but what it is unbearably gay.
It's super gay.
I think it's gay in the sense of a gay time. Like, you know, have a good old time. All right, everybody. I think that will be it. Thank you very much for hanging out. And I will see you all tomorrow when I come back and draw. Rob's already left. Have a good night. And yeah, bye.
Herb made an Australian video and I wasn't even in it.
Emotional damage.